What's up, family? Welcome to the MARLONated Mindstate. I am your host, Marlon C. And today we are reacting to a body cam video from the channel Uncovered. It involves a traffic stop with a nurse who, let's just say, may have had a rough day or rough night at the hospital. But beyond the drama, there are some legal lessons here that involve obstruction, implied consent, and why walking away from a police officer may not be a great idea. Now, I'm not an attorney, and this video is not legal advice. It's only for entertainment and educational purposes only. With that being said, and I'm gonna give my take. And as always, I want to hear what you have to say in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Let's hit it.
I gotta go to work and y'all pulling me over for some bullshit because it's a game. Stop. It's so fun for y'all.
Stop.
Hey.
Fuck you.
You're gonna get yourself arrested. Knock it off.
Arrest me then.
Come over here.
Fuck you.
Come over here.
You're not gonna arrest me, then get out the fuck out of my face.
Why do people hate police so much? I mean, seriously, I can understand. I mean, to like this level on a basic trap. When you are in the wrong, why do you have this kind of attitude? But anyway, let's continue. I'm sorry.
Hi, ma'am. How are you? I'm Sergeant McGowan from Harrison. I do have to let you know I have a camera on. It's our policy, okay? Do you have your driver's license, registration, and insurance with you?
Can I tell people?
Are you the registered owner of the car?
I am.
Your driver's license is suspended.
No, that's not. You saw my car. It's good. You don't.
What's that?
That's my license.
Well, it's suspended in the system. That's why I'm stopping you.
Well, that's all right. I don't understand how you guys run a tag.
We can run any tag that goes past in the whole state of New Jersey. Oh, you drove past me, right? I ran pretty much every tag that drives past me, as long as I can see it.
I can't find my registration.
Looks like you have a lot of tickets.
Yeah, for the same stupid stuff y'all pulling me over for.
So the police officer, shout out to the police officer because he's being very professional. He explained to her that, hey, we run tags on every car that passes. This should be a lesson to everyone who drives that no matter what you do, what you drive, if the police officer, hey, they got what they call cameras all over the highways and roads that run tags. That's how they catch a lot of criminals. But anyway, he said, hey, I can we run tags on every car that passes by. And yours came up with, if you are the registered owner, that your license is suspended, and most likely she don't have insurance or whatever. But she said that he said that looks like you got a lot of tickets. And what did she say? Is because y'all keep pulling me over for the same stupid stuff. Now, who wouldn't that tell you that maybe you need to fix the issues that you have? Now, on a personal note, like I say, I am a nurse. As they say, knock on wood, whatever superstitious stuff people like to say. I have been pulled over a few times since I've been a nurse and have yet to get a ticket when in uniform. And the reason I think the reason is because I stay professional, I stay calm, I use the yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Try not to have any kind of attitude, don't talk too much. I let all my windows down, hand be on the dash, hand over the driver's license. They're saying, are you heading to work, leaving work? I'm a nurse, I'm going to work, leaving work, this and the third. Okay, sir. Next time, just be careful. Don't be speeding. I understand. This, that, and the third. And then let me go. But for some reason, some people feel that if they have attitude and or they have the right to have an attitude and nothing's going to happen to them with law enforcement. So I don't understand people getting tickets, like I say, while in uniform. But she knows she got a bunch of tickets. But anyway.
Well, if you know your driver's license is suspended, why are you still driving?
I'm not suspended.
Your driver's license is suspended.
I'm not suspended.
You are.
I don't know why you said
You're going back and forth.
My registration. I had it up there. That's where I put it when the last police officer pulled me over. I put it back up there. I don't have my registration.
Do you have your insurance? Or are you able to pull your insurance on your phone?
And you know what? In the state of Texas, this is New Jersey, but in the state of Texas, like everything is on the sticker on the windshield. The police can come up, scan the barcode on your registration sticker. We don't have registration papers, is what I'm trying to say. We have stickers on our window that let you know that our car is registered. Matter of fact, today I renewed my registration on my truck. But again, don't forget, I got something to tell y'all about this situation I had with the insurance company recently, though. But let's continue.
Insurance is on my phone.
But oh yeah, I wanted to say that states have the right to run your plates. Let's say there's no expectation of privacy of a license plate. If the system flags a suspended owner, that provides reasonable, articulable suspicion to conduct a stop. That's the legal aspect.
Okay.
I don't have my registration. Y'all stole that, so I can go to court and tell you to shut. Y'all always coming up with something. I can't wait to get the fuck out this state. Stupid, petty shit. Up there, that's what you stole.
I didn't steal anything, ma'am. This is the first time that I'm meeting you.
You, sir.
You said that's what you stole.
I'm not speaking to you, sir.
You are speaking to me.
I am not. Now I am. Raising my fucking voice now. Pissing me off. You stole my registration.
Again, I didn't steal anything.
I ain't speaking to them. I am not speaking to you. That's what they was in my fucking car for. They stole my shit.
All right, here's your phone back. Now I'm just calling to confirm coverage on the insurance.
And their first and last name, please.
Brittany Richardson.
This is not an active policy.
Brittany, your insurance company is saying that your insurance is canceled, so
It's not.
your insurance company, I just called them Progressive. They're saying that the policy that you gave me is canceled. So do you have any other insurance proof?
I don't.
Okay, so you don't have insurance on you.
No.
Okay. Do you have somebody that you can call that can come out here and give you a ride? Because your car is going to be impounded.
My policy is not expired.
They're not saying that it's expired. They're saying that it's inactive, which is probably for non-payment.
No, it's not.
Okay, well, do you have any other proof of insurance?
That is insurance.
Go
I
ahead.
paid a portion of it. I still paid for I still paid for something. I'm still entitled to money once if I get in an accident or not. That's still money is paid for.
That's not what they're saying.
I don't give a what they say. That was
So
what I
I'm
paid
looking
for.
here, and it's
I'm asking you a question. Do you have any other proof of insurance?
I don't have insurance. That's it.
Like I said, I'm gonna speak on this personally later on at the end of this video, but I'm just gonna say you can't pay portion of insurance and think you're going to keep coverage. As a matter of fact, you can pay a little portion, but they will let you know that if it's not paid in full by a certain date, your policy will lapse after a certain amount of time. So I'm not sure she thinks she's paying like a light bill, a water bill, or something like that at home. Yeah, you might can get away with that for a few months, but car insurance, nah, it's not. It doesn't work that way. And also, law does not work on prorated feelings. If your policy is inactive or canceled for non-payment, you are legally uninsured. And drivers without insurance, they'll say you are a liability and that, anything can happen and who's going to pay for it? You know what I'm saying? But the sergeant is actually being a little lenient by offering her a chance to call a ride instead of just immediate arrest. Because I know, like I said, this is New Jersey, I guess, but in the state of Texas, shoot, like I said, if you ain't got no insurance, they can take your car without hesitation, without asking any questions. But like I say, she got to get the car off the road because it is a liability. Let's continue.
What does it say on there? I'm paid up until a certain date.
No, that's
Yes,
not what it says.
does.
That's not what it says.
That. What did you say?
Okay, step out of the car.
What did you say?
Step out of the car.
Damn.
did the caller specify
Come to
which
the back of your
school
car.
they're from?
I haven't raised
Was
my
that a
voice to
Tesla?
you one
I
time.
don't give a what you did.
Negative.
Okay. So this is your problem. It's not mine.
Nah,
And I'm trying-
My bad.
I gotta go to work, and y'all pulling me over for some bullshit because
Okay,
it's a game.
stop.
It's all
On the
fun
back
for
of that
y'all.
Stop.
windshield.
You,
If you keep it up, you're going to be considered a disorderly person.
you, and your fucking rules.
Okay. So do you
Yeah,
have
look that
somebody
up.
that you can
See,
call?
I don't.
Okay. Well, where do you work
I
at?
don't know where the fuck I am.
Look at that.
This is some bullshit. I'm sick of this fucking shit with y'all fucking toy cops.
Toy cops.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, your car's being impounded. So why don't you get on the phone and call somebody to come
I
give you a
don't
ride?
have anybody.
Well,
Interesting. You see, she called him a toy cop. Now, there's nothing illegal about that. She got First Amendment right to say what she want to, but she has to understand you may face stiffer consequences from that police officer now because you have literally insulted the man in charge, in control right now. You have no control of this situation. So now you are about to be in trouble.
where would you like a ride to then?
I don't want to ride anywhere. Get the fuck out of my face.
Don't get back.
Just keep the car. I don't want it.
Here's
Give
your
me my
driver's license.
license.
Hold.
You.
Don't grab stuff out of my hand like that. I didn't give you your tickets yet.
You ain't gonna do shit about it, you piece of shit.
Come over here now. Don't walk away from the stop. You're not released yet. You're going to get yourself arrested. Knock it off.
Arrest me then.
Come over here.
You.
Come over here.
If you're not gonna arrest me, then get out the fuck out of my face.
Don't walk away from my traffic stop. It's not done.
You said you was going.
Drop
What
it.
the world is wrong?
Stay up against the car and stop moving. Stop resisting.
Is that a horse leash? What the hell is that?
Stop resisting me. Get in the car.
Let me
Get in the car.
Let me get my foot in first. You don't just throw me in there. Piece of shit.
Well, I have to give it to her. She didn't resist as bad as I've seen other people resist. But can you believe this heifer just got up and just walked away? Walked away. Then they're going to say, arrest me then. Well, you got to be careful with what you wish for. Now, on the legal side of this is what they call the point of no return. It says a traffic stop is a seizure under the Fourth Amendment. You are not free to leave until the officer says so. By walking away before the tickets are issued and the investigation is complete, she is committing obstruction of the administration of law. You cannot unilaterally end a police detention, which is what got her arrested. You saw the physical struggle, and police is yelling, "Stop resisting!" Like I said, she wasn't really, for her size, she really wasn't resisting a whole lot. But maybe that brother, or that police officer, was a lot stronger than we thought. You say, even if you think a stop is unlawful, man, never handle this stuff on side of the road. Wait till you get to a court of law. Get your lawyer, handle it by the book. You gotta use their rules to beat them. You cannot try to make up your own rules or do it your own way and then expect them to actually see your side. Because now you went from a couple of tickets to a potential criminal record. And you're a nurse. And you're licensed if she's a nurse. Because she may be a CNA. I don't know if she's an RN, a registered nurse or whatever, or LPN or whatever. But supposedly you are a nurse. And so now you just put a stain on your record to where they could do some kind of investigation and it could affect your license, man. Just especially if you resisting police officers, man. Come on now. We have to be just a little smarter than that. But let's continue.
Because you're under arrest.
What for? You said you was taking my car. That's the end of it.
No, it's not. I didn't finish my traffic stop and you walked away and I told you to stop.
No, you were finished. When you said you're going to get out the car and impound the car.
Okay.
I'm not going to wait for the truck to come. I'm leaving.
I didn't tell you to wait for the truck to come.
Exactly. So I'm good to go.
No, I didn't give you your tickets.
You're going to give them to me at the jail.
You're not going to jail. You
gonna
weren't.
give it to me now.
No, you're under arrest. Obstructing my investigation.
I'm not obstructing shit.
Say what you want.
You're all liars. And you just wanted to do this just for the fun of it. So what kind of crap you in?
She's been mouthy from the start. Told her car was getting towed. She starts throwing shit all over the place. Whatever. And she just gets out, starts walking away. Tell her stop walking away. Fuck you. I don't gotta do fucking shit. Arrest me. Look. I said, stop walking away. I just need to give you your tickets and explain everything to you. Fuck you. I don't need to stay here. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
She got it.
Yeah. So I'm just going to charge her with obstruction. Give her a ticket. Let her go.
And you see why men die faster than women. They say when you hold in emotion, it destroys you from the inside out. But this young lady here demonstrates a lot of women are very emotional. They lash out. But as men, we aren't allowed to reciprocate because number one, we know if we do, situation can turn a whole lot worse than what it has to. We try to avoid physical violence as much as possible. We try to avoid the arguing, the cursing back and forth because we don't want it to escalate. Because one, as men, we cannot win. As a police officer, he cannot win. But let me tell you what the police officer understood. The police officer understood the power that he had and the law has his back. So he doesn't have to act. Now, some people know they got somebody has their back and they will act irate, and they will act a fool because, hey, I got somebody behind me that's gonna vouch for me. Who cares? There's nothing you can do to me. But this fellow understood it on that other side and was like, I know I got the law on my side. I got a body cam. When we get to court, they can see the evidence. Why do I got to act a fool? There's no need for me to do that. She can continue to dig a hole for herself with no ladder at the bottom. Only way she's gonna get out of this is if I allow her to, and I don't have to let her get out of this. I can just let her keep digging her grave. And so when we get to the court, when we get to the judge, it's gonna be more than just a ticket or a couple of tickets and an impoundment. Now, obstruction, walking away, resisting arrest, all that stuff could be part of her record right now. That's how a mature man is supposed to act.
Sit back in your seat, right?
And she did all that for what?
Please don't put that on me.
Gotta control.
No,
your
you're getting a
emotions.
seatbelt. It's the law.
No, don't put it on me.
You're getting a seatbelt. It's the law.
No, don't put it on me.
Feel
Please
defiant.
don't put it on me.
Scooch over this way. You're just making this harder on yourself.
Mhm.
Scooch over this
Chill
way.
out.
I don't care which one you can get it in. Step out. Go around the back of the car to the door on the other side.
So you and your car got impounded. Wow.
Keep going to the door. Go stand in front of that silver bench.
Guys, I want you to think about something. The money you didn't have to pay your insurance premium, now that has to go to court costs, maybe even lawyer costs, impoundment fees. And I don't know if they'll give you your car back if your license is suspended. So it's a whole, and your license is suspended. It didn't say like why her license was suspended or why she was pulled over so many times. We'll probably pull over because her license was suspended. Luckily, her car wasn't towed before then, but maybe she was paying on her premium. Like I say, they give you a time frame before they cancel your policy. But the money you did not have to pay for what you needed to pay for before now you have to tack these finances on.
Easy one for you.
The suspect was charged with driving without insurance, driving with a suspended license, resisting arrest, and obstructing justice. She currently awaits trial. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and be sure to subscribe for more Bodycam footage daily.
All right, shout out to the Uncovered Video channel again. Like I say, she was charged with driving without insurance, suspended license, resisting arrest, and obstruction. That's 4 charges. When you could just had driving without insurance, suspended license. You could just had 2 charges. Maybe could have kept you. I don't know. I don't know they will let you keep your car, but your attitude wrecked your whole chances. But the final legal takeaway: compliance does not equal consent. You can comply with an officer's orders without consenting to a search or agreeing with their actions. Use the courts to fight the ticket, not the side of the road. And say, again, calling the officer a toy cop, it isn't illegal because you have the First Amendment right, but it usually ensures that they will follow the letter of the law to the strictest degree. Yeah, don't nobody like to be disrespected. Nobody does. And notice how the officer stayed calm and documented everything on camera. That's why body cam footage is the ultimate witness in court. So what do you guys think? Do you think she was entitled or just having a really bad day that spiraled out of control? Let me know in the comments. Now, speaking of her day, this looks like it's early morning. What did that say? 7:50 in the morning. So she probably just got off work. So most likely she worked an overnight shift, like 7 to 7, 12 hours, maybe at the hospital or what have you. Nurses, I get it, work long hours. It's a hard job. It's a stressful job, especially in the hospital. 12 hours is crazy. But you know what's crazy? A nurse, including myself, would rather work 16 hours than a 12-hour shift, which doesn't make sense if you know what I'm saying from the outside, but from the inside, I don't know. I don't know why we would rather do that. But working the mandated 12 hours, 3-4 days a week, then you're gonna work overtime. Now a lot of us have this belief that we make this great good money. So man, I'm gonna work 12 hours, 16-hour shifts. We're gonna work 3, 4, 5 days a week. I'm gonna stack up this bread. But it takes a toll on you physically and mentally. It really does. Hell, I talked to a nurse one time who said they work so many 16-hour shifts that on a day off, when they tried to stand up, they couldn't even stand up. They had to lay right back down on the couch. And I like work 12 and 16 hours sometimes. And when I had got off work, like on my day off, man, I'd be so tired. I just don't feel like get up off the couch. I mean, it does. I mean, the money's good, but there is also a give and a take when dealing in nursing. So why her license was suspended, don't know. I mean, that wasn't discussed in this video. But I also want to talk to you about the insurance aspect of it. She said she was paying like a portion of it. So undoubtedly, that's why I'm thinking that she may not be a registered nurse. She may be a LVN or a CNA. I'm not sure. Not making a whole lot of money, but maybe trying to portray that she's making a lot of money. But anyway, that's not anything about this video. But anyway, insurance wise, I had to go register one of my vehicles. So I had to go get the inspection done. Went to go get the inspection done, was looking for my insurance card. Like she said, can you, like the police officer asked her, could you pull your insurance up on your phone? So I tried to pull it up on my phone, but didn't see it. Right now, my bills come out automatic. I got a set to be paid automatic. So I didn't see it on my phone. So I just somehow hit a link to where it pulled up the card that should have been active. And I showed it to the lady. She said, okay, got my car insured. So while I'm going through the website, I'm noticing it's saying I owed I'm gonna say like $15. Okay. And the reason why I owe $15, and I'll be 100% open and honest with you guys, it was because of a late charge, because the payments was supposed to have came out automatically. Now the payment's supposed to come out a certain date, but for some reason it doesn't come out on that date. It may come out later or what have you. Now the bank account that I got set up with my payments, there's no like overdraft protection. Did it that on purpose because I'm trying to was trying to get myself, you know, my finances right, get my mind right to know how to pay the bills right and keep money in the account, not touch the account. But so that's why I did it that way. And this is when I have just first started doing that, I guess. So the payment was supposed to went through and it was not there. I guess when they finally took the payment, it wasn't there. Now they would take it out on the day they said it's supposed to take it. They were taking it out. It would have been there fine. But for some reason, the whole amount wasn't there. Boom, and they sent it back. Well, undoubtedly they sent it through again because I didn't pay it. They sent it through again because I saw that it came out through my account. Long story short, back to the story. It said I owed $15, and so when I paid it, it said that my policy had lapsed by 31 days before that. Now, again, I was not looking at my accounts. I don't check mails. I don't check emails. Once everything is automated, and that's my fault. That's something that I know now. Like I need to check my accounts on a weekly basis, and emails and snail mail on a weekly basis, no matter what, because things can happen, right? So it said that it had lapsed like 31 days. So basically I had been without insurance for like a month and didn't even know it. So when I I paid the $15. When I called the insurance company, they were saying that because it was 31 days, it was an off day. If I would have did it 1 or 2 days before then, paid it, and then tried to get it reinstated, it would have been back on there. But the killer part was, so that day I had to figure out, I had to call another insurance company, get insurance to another company, whatever the case may be. Never had an issue with, what I'm saying, for years with these companies. But again, anyway, when filing claims with with weather damage and stuff like that, they want a reason to drop you anyway, from my standpoint. But the point of the story is that my policy lapsed due to $15 and over a late fee, not the policy payment itself, which was damn near $500. That was paid. But because I failed to pay the $15, and I'm like, dang, okay, I get it. Texas say after 30 days, the lapse of coverage, then you have to go through a whole different company. Okay. But this is like the 31st day. Like If I would have did, like say, a day or two earlier, it would have been no problem. But even with that being said, the $15 is what got me, because I'm like, everything else is always paid. How in the heck y'all gonna deny me coverage or deny insurance over $15? That had nothing to do with the policy. You see what I'm saying? The policy was paid. This was like a separate charge that y'all could have called if y'all hadn't heard from me, especially if you know I've been a loyal customer for years. It just didn't make sense. But anyway, the point of that, I just wanted to tell y'all that story because I know she tried to say that she was paying like a partial payment, and so she still had good insurance, but no, that's not how it works. We're talking about your premium. So she probably had a premium plus a late charge. Who knows? Maybe her insurance got canceled over $15 and she didn't know it. But you just got to pay attention to stuff like that. Stay on top of your money, stay on top of your bills, stay on top of the law. And so you can have not as many issues, will have not as many unnecessary issues as possible. But anyway, tell me what you think about this story, y'all. Leave your comments below, share it with the world. Let's have an intelligent conversation. You know how we do around here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 things cost you maybe a couple of minutes out of your day, but it means the world to us here at this channel. And with that being said, I leave you in peace and love, and I'll see you on the other side.